The End of Gen Z's Era by TommyNFG. Let's get into it. See what this is about.
Hey, what's your favorite cartoon?
YouTube. I watch YouTube.
No, cartoon.
Hell
cartoon.
yeah.
Cartoon?
Mm-hmm. You don't watch cartoons?
What are cartoons?
Damn, what? I'm not that old.
To say what are cartoons is insane. Okay. To say what are cartoons is actually insane. Let's be real. But honestly, given how Netflix is everything with all this stuff, if you know, you know. I don't blame them. And honestly, might have good parents for that. YouTube might not be much better, but I think it still might be better. He should watch anime though. He definitely should watch anime. I think. That's just me though.
Is it like when they have ads?
What? You ain't never seen
It's like when they have ads. Yeah, is it like that? Is it like
Tom and Jerry? Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon. Hey Arnold, you ain't never seen Disney Channel? Max and Ruby.
What?
Ruby and Max.
okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even think I know Max and Ruby. I know everything else but Max and Ruby. I don't even know what that is. I'm 18 by the way.
Nope.
When I was scrolling on TikTok, I saw
Shoot.
this clip and it officially solidified to me that Gen Z's era is officially over. After years of making fun of millennials, it's officially caught up to us. And although the last Gen Z year is 2012, which only makes someone born then 13 now, guess what? If you know what a cartoon is now, you're officially what the kids call, and I'm gonna be referring to things from now on as what the kids call it because I've reached that point, unk status to Gen Alpha kids. It's so wild that Gen Z and millennials grew up with things similar,
As soon as I turned 18, I was an Let's go chat. Let's go.
and Gen Alpha kids are in a
Chilling.
complete different stratosphere. So I want to talk about some of the things that Gen Alpha won't grow up with or what they'll have to adapt into society with. And one of the main things I feel kind of bad for them is having to grow with constant cameras 24/7. I can't even envision a world anymore without social media or people recording things in public. And yeah, although most of Gen Z also grew up with a lot of cameras in our face, I would say for most it was a mix of an offline childhood with an internet world. Like for one, we were still watching cartoons on TV and had our childhood.
I wasn't. No, I was pretty much full YouTube when I was 12. Yeah, I was full YouTube when I was 12, I think. Yeah. I don't know what this guy's talking about. Also, I find it a bit strange though, how every single kid now wants to be a YouTuber. Which don't get me wrong, I do too. I mean, look at the channel, come on. But it's just interesting how that's the number one job or a streamer. But before it was engineer or doctor. That's just interesting. It's very interesting.
Networks we watched, waiting for a new episode to drop and watching it on TV. I remember like clockwork pulling up to the TV at night to watch the new episode of regular show or adventure
This guy is old, bruh. My bad.
time. Also still touching grass and having
Y'all
the
are
whole
old.
block just
No, I'm
vibing
kidding, I'm
around the
kidding.
neighborhood. Nowadays, people can't touch the sunlight around their neighborhood without disintegrating it to pieces. The online world we grew up in was mainly YouTube and all the OG YouTubers. Just watching whatever the type of content they posted. A famous YouTuber could post anything back then and people watched it. Low-key, people try to say Gen Alpha started brain rot, but Gen Z was patient zero to it. Like, have you seen a YouTube poop in 2025? How do we not call this brain rot?
Yay, Luigi! With one of 8 essential prizes inside.
What the hell?
You will die!
But you know what? At least
What the hell am I looking at, bro? I'm not gonna lie. Back in the day, I only watched like Albert stuff. If you know who Albert stuff is, he was a Roblox YouTuber. Also, but he's now known as Flamingo. Great person, amazing person. I love his videos. I don't watch him anymore though. I haven't watched him in like 3 years, but still, you get the point.
we can say one thing. This brain rot was made by humans. There was real passion in the bull at least. Yeah, it may have been brain numbing, but it was our creative brain numbing we put together. For Gen Alpha, there's basically zero offline childhood anymore. Other than them going to school, that's really all the IRL interactions they'll have for the day. Most of the work in school is gonna be done on computers with the help of
And it's literally done on iPad. Yeah, it's great. You know, honestly, let's be real. The school system in America is trash. It's trash. No, it's straight up shit. Like I think you have a better time just homeschooling your kid and honestly just putting them in like clubs and stuff like martial arts or whatever to actually have interactions with other children. I think that's a better use of your time instead of doing stuff like this, to be honest, because of how bad public schools are. I went to a private school in high school, and at the time when I was in the private school, like I was getting bullied and shit, but like the stuff I learned, monumental compared to what I see Like, I see people my age, they don't even know how to read. They don't know how to read. There's 18-year-olds that don't know how to read. Like, I don't even know what to tell you. And that was even a thing slightly in my school, but not as much. There was someone that read at a first grade level, and I went to some school that was literally one of the best countries. I mean, one of the best schools in the entire country. You know, so it was interesting. But yeah,
AI too, so you know, no more creative paper learning. You see them run home with the swiftness after school ends to get their iPad because now phones are banned in school. And at the end of the day, that's something older generations are just gonna have to get used to. I mean, with Gen Z, the way older generations were reacting over us looking at internet memes, they thought there's no way these kids are growing up normal. And look at us, we made it out perfectly fine.
Your hair looks.
I don't think we did. I don't think we did. You know, with this, I don't think we did, bro. I don't know though. I don't know about that one. Shoot, I might be wrong though.
Very bouncy.
Nuke the whole generation.
Oh my god.
If it were up to me, I would drop an atomic bomb on the whole generation.
I'm more worried about the online radicalization they're gonna face and how that's gonna with their brain. People gotta realize a lot of reasons why people may have an extreme ideology is because they grew up with it and it was drilled in their head from a young age. And when it's drilled so hard into you at that type of age, it's hard to break away from you because it
Also, there's a lot of ideologies in schools. That's why I said not a public school. There's also that, and also colleges too. That's the thing in some colleges, I'm pretty sure as well. Yeah.
kind of becomes your personality as well. But I think more than likely, a lot will probably just turn out how Gen Z did with the internet and phones. It is sad though that everything is filmed and they can't make the same mistakes other generations did. Like no matter what age they say something on the internet, it'll be attached to them until the day they die. If they somehow put an archive of COD lobbies when I was an edgy dumb kid, my ass ain't ever getting a single sponsorship on this channel. But it's all good now because I changed, you know? As a kid being born now, at any time you
I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not gonna get sponsorship on this channel. Based on what I said. I try to skirt the line, but like I very barely skirt the line.
risk being filmed. You could be born as a family vlogger kid, a fate some would say
Yeah, she's really hot.
is worse than death. Then in the future, when you ask your mom and dad for pictures of your first birthday, they just pull up the video on YouTube with you in it that you didn't even know was posted. You can't even walk in public and talk to strangers anymore without risking talking to someone with meta glasses, which I think is going to become a problem in the future, especially with creeps. There's already a ton of people recording people without their consent, and all they gotta do to conceal it is buy a little sticker to block the light from letting people know they're recording. You could at any moment be randomly recorded for a failed Riz POV TikTok.
Yeah, God took his time when he made you. Oh, this your girl? My fault, bro.
The only way to avoid getting
I mean, just don't do anything wrong. I don't really see that big of an issue. Just don't. No, obviously, if you hit on a person like this, then you might actually have a problem. It's like, you know, oh, why are you hitting on me? Some people are like that because they're just entitled, but I don't think that's gonna be a major detriment to you. It might. I don't know.
recorded in the future is going to be locking yourself up in an insane
I might
asylum.
just be ignorant or something.
Like,
Might
even
just not
dealing
be
with the
aware.
internet, they're not going to have a time using it where they're using it with no algorithms. And I know people will say that algorithms have always existed on social media, which yeah, is true, but not to the extent they are now. Algorithms nowadays are constructed to the point where they're as addictive as fen. You can't even get off the apps if you want to. Back then, the beauty of things was finding random rap.
Well, that's also because people's self-control is shit. Like, it's abysmal. Like legitimately. Also, with how much people are making content, that too, and then you know, people can just adjust the content. Like the companies can adjust the content to exactly what people like. There's that too, but just have self-control. No, like straight up, it's not that hard. I promise you, it's not that hard. It's not. It's actually not. It's not. Not. I have a question. How much minutes a day do you spend without any electronics whatsoever? Without any music, without any electronics, without anything? Just to yourself or something. If you have an answer for that that's more than like 55 minutes, I'd actually be surprised. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not. If you can consciously think of that, props to you. Cause me, hell no. And that's the problem. Because it's not even the apps, it's more so just being on and advice for literally as soon as you wake up. I think that's the problem. But that's
holes
just-
and going down a whole genre on YouTube. Viral memes would spread organically through people randomly finding something funny. Nowadays, I can't even keep up with the memes myself. I feel like I'm 20 generations behind already with us. Before, you'd have like a couple of viral memes everyone
I
knew
miss this one. Do you know the way? I miss this, bro. I miss this.
universally. But now because of TikTok, there's a new one every couple of days, and if you don't keep up with the evolutions of it, you're behind. The 6'7" kid has deadass turned into a whole
No, I'm not gonna lie. I still laugh at that sometimes. I'm sorry.
Pokemon evolution course to the point the kid is now releasing a cryptocurrency.
Hi.
What?
Leave the door open. I want everybody to hear this. We have a team in place and an overwhelming amount of collabs we're working on. And we're ready to bring 6'7" into crypto.
Anyone that gets
the same shit right now. he wasn't lying, bro. Oh my gosh. Yo.
scammed in this deserves it, and I hope he makes $1 million and never gets arrested. I can't get over the
This would be like that one who hawked to a girl or whatever. Oh my gosh, dude.
fact that AI memes are gonna be a thing that's typical. And I'm not talking about Sora 2 edits of people and stuff. I mean literally AI generated memes like Tung Tung Sahar or any of the other brain rot AI characters, which they're selling plushies and merch of it and everything. Kids love it. What they're also never gonna experience is the prime of using physical media. Bro, I think even something like flash drives will be unknown to a lot of them. Because now we got cloud media and you don't really need it anymore. Nostalgia of pulling up to your homie's house and them having a collection of games for y'all to choose through, or the family living room DVD collection for y'all to sort through. I don't think it will completely die off though, because people still buy albums all the time, which kind of makes sense because it's one of those things that you can always have as a collectible for the future. But physical movies and games are definitely gonna be dead.
I think only the old generation buys albums though, to be honest with you. I think a lot of Gen Z people, I might be I might be wrong, but I think a lot of people that are Gen Z don't do that just because they're lazy. Well, lazy, but also they feel like that's not a good like use of their time. It's one of those two reasons usually.
They already stopped producing a lot of them for years by now. You might have to go back to it though, because these companies' greed is getting out of hand. Once everyone found out you don't actually own the games you buy, but a lot of them you're just licensing a copy. And if the company you're getting it from, like Sony, loses it, then you lose the game too. It changed people.
This is why people pirate games, bro. I'm not saying I would pirate a game. I would never do that. I don't even really play games that much in the first place. And if I were to, I'm playing a free game. I'm playing a free game, bro. I'm going to my league or something. I'm going league or something. Like, shoot. My friends tried to have me go into league. The first day, it actually was fun. But I'm scared to actually play that game because I have a feeling I might get addicted to it. So I'm not going to do that.
People's mind in a snap. Instead of calling it buy on the PlayStation Store, they might as well call it temporarily rent until we lose our license for it, then f you and know you're not getting your money back. That's gotta be illegal in some type of way. Like, what are we doing, law enforcement? It's gonna be crazy in 2050 when kids are doing nostalgia years for the 2000s and 2010s, and they pull up with a collection of DVDs and CDs. I think it might reach a boiling point where people genuinely swing back to having physical things, especially with every streaming platform increasing their prices every year, while removing the shows people actually like. There should be no reason Netflix is increasing their price by like $3 every year. That inflation.
Also, apparently, there's ads on Netflix. Apparently, I was told that there was ads on Netflix. If you know that, if that's true or not, please tell me in the comments. I really appreciate it. But dude, if that is actually true, nah, bro, nah. We're in for a rough awakening, bro. Rough time out here.
Excuse is gone. It ain't 2022 anymore. Instead of actually giving good content, they'd rather pay off Congress to sign some law in that says it's the death penalty if you sail the seas. Life was really good though when you just had Netflix and could watch whatever you wanted. And why'd I just find out for Amazon Prime Video that they started charging to use it now? Jeff, you not making enough money from the Amazon subscriptions? Come on, dog. I've been paying you $15 every month.
Yo, Jeff, can you save Twitch? Yo, Jeff, fire that one guy. You love it, great.
for the past 6 years. You could at least give me
Right,
that.
right.
You're just trying to pay off a country to remove a bridge so your yacht could go through it. I just want to watch the boys for free. Subscriptions are something Gen Alpha is also going to have to grow up with. They're not going to know a world where you could buy something and have it to you and not have to pay a subscription to use it. In fact, I guarantee in 10 years when you're going to buy anything, in order to unlock the full capabilities of the product, you'll have to get some type of subscription. They're already doing that with cars. It used to be free to use all the car apps, and now they charge you $10 to $20 a month to use them. They're making
There's car apps. What the fuck did I miss? There's car apps? There's apps for your car? Like I know with Tesla and stuff, but like is what? Oh. Like so I thought I was old. I mean I thought I was young. Now I'm just like extremely old or something. What am I hearing?
a car where you're gonna have to pay to unlock the full horsepower. Making a product with something already ready to use in it and then charging to use it is capitalism summed up in 2025. Even Ring, the security camera everyone gets, started charging to be able to see intruders. Imagine not paying $5 a month to see out your Ring camera and someone's breaking in your house but you can't see who it is. Then you get slimed out because you didn't want to throw $5 a month for a camera you spent $100.
Nah, that's actually insane, bro. I mean, yeah, like literally, what's the purpose of getting a Ring camera? It's literally for the camera. What do you mean after? What do you mean I have to spend money to see through my camera? What? For what?
I've noticed in the past decade they've been doing this for a lot of products. A company will release the product that's cool and everyone in the public loves. Then when the public starts to rely on it, that's when they press the "F you nigga, we pushing greed to the max" button. And it always works.
I mean, it's not surprising though because that's how monopolies work. I mean, it's literally a capitalist society. It's not surprising, yeah.
Works because a lot of people are still gonna keep with the product even if they increase it. I miss when companies used to be treating customers like customers back then. You look at Apple and see how much they blessed everyone with iPhones back then, and now they're coming up with a new way to charge you for looking at your phone. Okay, I made that one up, but you can't tell me that Apple Care isn't one of the dumbest subscriptions to ever exist. You gotta be one clumsy motherfucker to be paying over $100 every year on your phone for insurance.
Listen, okay? I'm not even that clumsy, okay? It's not even my fault. This phone just breaks, bro. It just, like, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It just breaks. It just breaks all the time. Like, this is not cum stains, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, it just breaks. Like, so it's not even my fault.
Put an OtterBox on it and call it a day if you're that clumsy. And the last thing they truly
Okay,
won't
that's fair.
experience is things actually being affordable.
I don't have a case on my phone, to be fair. Yeah.
Things for us are already unaffordable, like houses for who knows how long have been cooked. But at least we could say we grew up in times with a dollar menu that actually costed $1. This is how I weigh the economy. Don't bring me this value meal bullshit at McDonald's. If the
I don't even know why people still even go to McDonald's. I'm sorry for pausing so much. I don't even know why people still go to McDonald's because the reason why people, at least from what I understood, went to McDonald's because it was cheap. I went there when I was very, very young, and I saw one video of how they make burgers and everything, and I was like, oh hell nah. So then I switched to Chick-fil-A for a very long time until like sophomore year of my high school, and then I literally was like, nope, I'm not doing this anymore. And now I just eat straight whole food. I don't have any fast food anymore. But yeah.
chicken ain't $1, it ain't the same. It wasn't even too long ago that things were going down the right path. Actually, in 2019, for the
But if you eat McDonald's, please tell me why. I would really appreciate it if you tell me, because shoot, I couldn't even tell you why people do that anymore.
first time in 50 years, the US unemployment rate was 3.7%. And a lot of the world's GDPs were growing. In fact, it was one of the strongest economic years of the 21st century. Then the big COVID happened and we cooked probably the next 2 generations.
Yeah, we got nope. We got cooked basically. It was over.
To come. Corporations decided to use it as a scapegoat to be greedy. The McChicken became $4. Every time I mention that, someone has a heart attack in a random part of the world. Even with normal inflation now, the average cost of a new car in 2050 is going to be between $90,000 to $133,000. And I know
What?
So that price might actually be normal in that time compared to the income people will be making. But one thing you can guarantee is that minimum wage is gonna stay at $7.25. I can't fathom people are actually working for that much. Imagine working 8 hours and this is what you end up with. In a full week, you'll end up with a whole $290. Don't splurge. It's crazy that even the baseline prices for Gen Alpha is gonna be more. Like the basic trim of a Honda Civic will probably be $50,000. And they think the birth rate is bad now, just wait until the next generation. Shout out to the young parents and but I dodged the bullet not having a kid in this time. I genuinely will be 2 times poorer if I had a kid right now, and I would probably be broke by now. And I don't even blame the Gen Alpha kids because they'll probably be hunting for scraps by the time they're over. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Let me know how y'all feel about getting old
That sounds like misery and pain. I don't know.
and which retirement home you're picking. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love
I'm picking the jump off a bridge and live stream it type of route if I get old.
you guys.
No, I'm kidding, I'm
and
kidding, I'm
until
kidding.
next time,
I would never do that.
I'm out.
Just making that. Just making. I would never do that. Okay, my bad. My bad. But nah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I really appreciate if you subscribe. Space makes interesting videos sometimes. I'll leave this original video in the description.
Wow.
As
We
always,
gotta
you know, very interesting videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a fantastic day and goodbye.